Well, I bet you've gotten some recent publicity on the whole relationship of Jackson, you, Rehnquist, New York Times, Adam Liptick. Talk a little bit about that what happened there, which was for the camera, which was of course after Jackson passed away, which led to eulogies and a letter by Frankfurter. Or by Rehnquist to Frankfurter. What was that whole story about? How did you get the letter to even comment on it?
Off the record?
Sure.
Sure.
I was told by my law firm that good job, but enough's enough. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little confused as to how much I can say, but I can say this. What was going through my mind when I said what I said in the article was that at the time I had Jackson's unpublished opinion that he wrote as an addendum to what he thought was going to be, for sure, an opinion by the court reversing Plessy and overruling segregation. Mm-hmm. In the light of that, opinion, in which, as I say, he never published it, but he clearly and strongly expressed his views in favor of doing away with segregation. In view of that, I made a statement I did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Of course, you also had the benefit of Rehnquist's letter to Frankfurter.
Correct.
A letter which you were able to comment on back to Frankfurter. Of course, that the original letter's gone. Do you have much recollection of kind of looking at that letter and why you felt the need to write back to Frankfurter at that time, or just to set the record?
Well, he asked me to.
Okay. Well,
pretty good reason.
Question: why did you get grief from your firm now about the Boston University publication?
Oh, did I get grief?
Yes.
Quite the contrary. I got congratulations from all over the country.
So we're off the record. Why?
Because my firm told me don't talk about it anymore.
So they liked it, but they don't want you talking about it. Got it. Okay.
We can no longer be a celebrity.
Everybody has 15 minutes.
Yeah, you had a lot of that. When you wrote back on the letter, when you grabbed that letter, you read it, that Rehnquist had written to Frankfurter. Frankfurter sends it to you for comment, and you sent the letter, your response back to Frankfurter. What did Frankfurter say? Do you remember him saying anything about it, or just sort of filing it away?
I do not remember, yeah. But he undoubtedly talked to me about it. Mm-hmm. And as I recall, I would have remembered if he had disagreed with any part of it.
Right. Right.
Right. But he and I were in agreement on Jackson, and so there's nothing to disagree about.